What's up, internet? It's Julie here. Hey guys, so today I know it's been kind of like a while, a month, crazy. I know it's been like kind of like, oh, really, really, like you're uploading right now. Yes, I know. I've literally been crazy busy. Here's just an update. I did get a job, so that's basically been on top of my schedule and for me not to upload. Obviously, though, too, schoolwork. It's been crazy, you guys. Like everything has happened like so much has happened since like the last video. But anywho, so hey you guys, we're gonna get straight to it. This is actually going to be kind of a Thanksgiving tutorial, and so I'm gonna show you guys like, you know, step by step. And I did this like holiday tutorial for Thanksgiving, and it's actually like it's mainly for Thanksgiving, but like you could use it for Christmas because it's a smoky eye. I know it's like kind of weird because I'm wearing like a white shirt. It doesn't really match with the black. I mean, I'm wearing dark blue jeans and dark shoes, but anywho. So that's basically what the video is today. And so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a kind of like a cranberry dark color type. And I hope you guys like it. First things first, obviously my face is kind of like already done. I put concealer and I did my brows and everything else. I already prepped my lips and everything, so I just wanted to get straight to the eye and show you guys. So first thing I'm going to do is grab my lovely primer here, Smashbox 24-hour primer, the best primer, especially if you have like, you know, like oily skin tones, you know what I mean, like oily skin or anything. It's like the perfect primer. I mean, me, I don't really have oily skin, but I use it because it does really last like 24 hours, like depending on your eyeshadow and everything. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit, make sure that goes around here. And so since this is like a lot, you don't really have to get a lot. As you can see, I kind of just like saved some here. Now I'm going to put some on my eyelids. And now I'm going to take my flat synthetic Eco Tools brush, and now I'm just going to go ahead and mix that together. So obviously after applying that primer, you're obviously going to start off with the base color. So I'm going to go here, take my Happy Birthday NYX palette, and I'm going to just tap this beige color. It's my base color. I use it for like every time. As you can even tell by my last eye tutorial, I use that. So now I'm just going to apply that all over the crease. Okay, so once we applied that kind of like base primer, another primer, but like, you know, it's a base because you want to be able to have like all your colors blended nicely, not just like you throw in the color because then it won't like blend nicely. As long as you have like a light color in your crease, everything will blend perfectly. That's the key. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is from the same palette, I'm just going to take this kind of like light brown chocolate color here, and then what I'm going to do is just focus more on the outer corner right here, and then I'm going to kind of like go in. So I mean, since my brush is kind of like too big for this, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take like thinner blending brush, and then I'm just kind of like kick it in and like just go a little bit in that. And then I'm just going to go here as well, blend that, make sure you get kind of like a tad in the crease, because you want it more in the outer corner since it is going to be a smoky eye. So then after doing that, I'm just going to make sure this is aligned. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take like any eyeliner you have, and you're just kind of going to take this and then apply it all over this lid here. So I know it seems crazy because it's not even an eyeshadow, but trust me, this is actually going to look really nice when all of this is done. Okay, yeah, I know it kind of looks crazy, but don't worry, bear with me. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna like take your finger for this, or I mean with a blending brush, but preferably I use a finger. So then you're just kind of like gonna smudge all of that to make sure that the entire lid is like this, like, you know, like you don't want it to just like be too bulky and everything. So then, I mean, I know it still kind of looks bulky, but don't even worry because this is just also another base color, because on top of this, we're going to put a better, like, eyeshadow. This is just, like, a base, so it just kind of looks like it's dark and it looks bold, you know? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go back with the brush that, you know, you used for this color. So then you're just kind of, like, going to push that and then blend it. Make sure that's also in the crease. Kind of, like, take this bulkiness and then, like, mix it with the dark chocolate color that you put there. Just make sure that it's basically all blended. Just kind of like going back and forth. So now basically, now that that's done, what you're actually gonna do now is gonna put the eyeshadow on top of the base. So now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna actually take this kind of like cranberry shade here. Just gonna tab on that, and then just kind of put that over the black eyeliner shadow you put around here, because this kind of looks crazy. So now what you're gonna do is just tab all over where the black is. So now that you basically just have like this done, you're just gonna do one more step on the top lid, and that is you're just gonna take like any like dark purple or even light purple just to get the outer edges a bit. Preferably I would use dark, just get it like more darker. But I mean, purple in general is a really good color, like a dark purple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little sample, Meet Matrimony by The Balm, and I'm just gonna take it on this little like brush here and just get like a tad bit on the outer corner so it's just kind of like sticking out, and bring a little bit in that crease. And then once you do that, make sure it's like all out. Once it's all out, then you're gonna take back this fluffy brush and then you're just gonna like blend everything, or even like a clean brush. I mean, this is like, it was only mixed with the brown, I guess it's not that bad, and the transition, but just get like a clean brush and blend everything out. Alright guys, so now that this top lid is done, you're actually just gonna go ahead, do the bottom. So for the bottom, I would preferably use a eyeliner, because eyeliner obviously goes with a smoky eye. A black eyeliner, no other color, because you want that to stick out and be bold. So now that you've actually just done that, you're actually gonna go back with this little brush here, and you're actually gonna put, you know, eyeshadow at the bottom. So what we're gonna do is, the colors we're gonna use, we're gonna go back with that like dark chocolatey brown, not dark, it's like light dark, I don't know, it's a chocolate color, like a light chocolate, but I don't know. So you'd put that at the bottom. So now that we've actually just added that color, we're gonna put a little bit of a more lighter color. So we're gonna go back with that base color, the beige transition I used in the beginning, just so it's not like crazy bulky. I mean, it's bulky, but it's like, you know, you want to be able to make sure that's still a little bit light at least. Just blend that all together. I'm actually gonna go back with this Anastasia brush and use the bottom of this, so it just kind of like blends. So now, the last step, just gonna, again, take this little brush. Just like, if you want to dust away all the eyeshadows, you just do that, I guess, but now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and just use one more eyeshadow, but it's on my Anastasia Modern Renaissance, my go-to palette. And I'm actually going to tap this color here, Primavera. And I'm just going to add that around my outer corner here. Now, the reason why I didn't do a wing was because this is basically all dark, so like, why would you put a wing? I mean, if you want to put a wing, put a wing. Like, go ahead, be you. But preferably, like me, I wouldn't. That's just me. And, I mean, if you want to touch up your brow bone a bit, you could use that color. Put it above your brow bone, which is what I'm about to do. So this looks pretty nice. Okay guys, so basically the eyes are all done, and I'm going to give you a closer look on how it looks. So I mean, that's pretty much it, but I almost forgot one thing. I always forget something in these tutorials, I swear, but I'm just going to go ahead and put some mascara before we get onto the lips. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Volume, and I'm just going to give these lashes some volume because this thing actually really does work, and it gives great volume. Okay, so the eyes are actually done now, but I just wanted to show you guys like the colors, so I mean, but overall, yep, this is the whole look, and now we're just gonna get onto these lips, and yeah. So basically for lips, as you could tell in the picture that I did post, I used like kind of like a red, like a bright red lipstick. It was actually this lipstick right here, Marc Jacobs, in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang La Marque. It's a really pretty shade. This is it. Let me just swatch it quickly. Right here. Honestly, I really like this lipstick, and I mean, I don't really use like red lipstick a lot, but I mean, if I had to go to one, it would be this one, or I mean the Jeffree Star like Unicorn Blood, but I mean that's more darker. I like that lighter reds more, like cherry reds. But today, since I do gotta go to work and I don't want to look like, you know, like, I don't know, crazy, because like I would only wear like red if I'm going to like a party, which I'm not, sadly, but I'm actually just gonna go ahead and just apply this lip gloss here and put that all around my lips. Now this lip gloss here is actually Wet n Wild in the shade Rose Gold, and it's one of my favorites. If you're ever looking for a cheap makeup brand, Wet n Wild is the best one to go for. Well, that is it for today's video, you guys. I know it just kind of seems like it's rushed, which it kind of is because I do gotta go to work in a few, and it's like, oh, I gotta jump in this video quickly. That's pretty much it. Just this is the eyes and everything, and my lips would have been red, but you know, not going to a party. Well, that's it for today's video, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, follow the gram here, and I will see you guys next time. And please give me suggestions whenever it is. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time.